Hello, I'm Mayor Susan Seaman. As I mentioned in my previous communications, the City of Eureka is working diligently to support the health and well-being of our citizens, our community, and our economy during the COVID-19 pandemic. Over the past few weeks, many of you have been asking what you can do to help. This is a disaster of great magnitude, and it's progressing in a way that makes people feel especially helpless. But there are some simple and incredibly important things we can all be doing. 1, you've heard it before, shelter in place. Don't go out unless you absolutely have to. While essential work may be required and occasionally a grocery store trip may be unavoidable, don't let yourself slip into complacency. Every trip outside your home and every interpersonal interaction outside your household dramatically increases the potential for this illness to spread. I'm sure you know by now that even if you aren't sick, you could be a carrier and unknowingly spread the illness. As the situation progresses and the challenges of staying in place become even more arduous, please continue to do so. You really are saving lives. But if you do go out, wear a mask. The latest CDC guidance recommends that each of us take steps to cover our face when we're forced to move around in public environments. Put aside your fears of looking silly, strap on the most effective mask you can access, even if it's just a bandana, and let's work together to do everything we can to limit the spread of COVID-19 in our community. And this next one is really big. It's important to our community. If you haven't done so yet, please take the 2020 census. It only takes a few minutes, and the response will impact funding and resources needed to support our local health clinics, fire departments, schools, and many other fundamental areas that support our quality of life. It's estimated that each person counted brings about $2,000 to the community, so every single person counts. In Humboldt County, many residents don't have direct mail delivery. Traditionally, census field workers would visit those households, as well as those who have not yet completed their census forms. Unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 shelter-in-place order, census field work has been postponed. That makes participation more critical than ever. If Humboldt County isn't counted properly, we could face decreased funding for schools, health care, and state and federal grants that our community will need during recovery. So if you haven't completed the census form, please take a few minutes to tackle this today. You can take the census online at 2020census.gov or by calling 844-330-2020. If you want to track our community's engagement with the census, there's a cool visualization tool available online at publictableau.com. And even in this critical time, it's important we find ways to celebrate and honor the people that make Eureka special. I'd like to share 2 events that are happening this month. Next week, April 11th through 17th, is the Week of the Young Child. As part of the Children's Initiative adopted by the city last December, we committed to a plan to create a supportive community for children and families. A pandemic certainly doesn't change that. In partnership with several local child care and educational institutions, we'll be offering online encouragement each day of the week. Look for our messages with hashtag Eureka WOYC or visit us at Eureka Honors Week of the Young Child on Facebook or Instagram. April is also Arts, Culture, and Creativity Month in California, created to celebrate, inspire, and recognize the impact that the creative sectors have had on our community. In challenging times, art can help us cope by providing creative outlets to de-stress, build community, and connect with others. This would be a great time to visit inkpeople.org to learn more about our own art community. You can read profiles about many of our local artists, learn about the variety of art programs available in our community, and there's even help for local artists who are struggling through this crisis, made possible by people like you who have donated to the cause. This is a great time to create art for our own well-being, but for those of you who can afford it, it's also the perfect time to buy art online or donate to your favorite art organization. Finally, I wanted to provide an update related to how the city and county are supporting our community members that are experiencing homelessness. Humboldt County has received over $600,000 in state assistance that will be deployed in the direction of homeless services. This includes providing motel rooms for homeless community members who are being tested or test positive for COVID-19. Accordingly, the county has ramped up their efforts to provide COVID-19 screening during free meal for symptomatic community members. Additionally, some of the funding provided by the state will be used for more portable restrooms and hand washing stations to supplement those that have already been deployed to ensure safe access to restrooms for everyone in our community. Again, I'm Mayor Susan Seaman, and I appreciate your attention to this message and to your commitment to doing everything you can to protect our community. Be safe, stay healthy, be patient with yourself and kind to your neighbors and family, and be counted. We'll talk again soon.